Brother, somebody told me in the comments that we're holding you hostage. No one's holding you hostage. You're free to go. So the cops are coming, so no one holding you hostage. Okay, you listening to me, sir? Oh my God. It's like me when I was fucking acting. You fucking twat.
I'm not acting.
Alright, so first of all, if you're a predator and you got caught doing something that you shouldn't have done, something that is frankly illegal, and there are these guys pointing cameras at you and live streaming you onto the internet for everybody to see, why would you stay there? It just doesn't make any sense. And two, why does it look like this guy is acting? Like, what is this fake crime? Like, the chat is saying it the best. Best Actor award goes to Vitaly, because there's no way that anybody thinks that this is real. And after seeing this clip and putting it with something like this right here.
So the manager calls me last minute, right? Mind you, for me, it's already burned, right? And he goes, hey, we're having trouble getting celebrity guests. Can you please call your friends? And I'm like, you already called my friends, like piss off, right? So they start doing the stream and they can't get guests. They're having really a lot of trouble getting people on, right? They were hoping to use me for that. I obviously I didn't do it.
Right.
So there's an episode, I think it's the second episode they do. The first was Lil Pump and the second one was supposed to be like some celebrity. I think it was supposed to be Ryan and I was like, no, right? So he does the stream without a celebrity guest. They end up having no pedophiles, no celebrity guests, no nothing. So he's in like an Airbnb laying.
Just eating his spicy chips.
He's just like chilling, laying in his bed on his phone. The pedophile that does come on screen, that's an actor.
Wow.
Yeah. They had a dead stream, no celebrity, no pedophile, so they had an actor come.
It really wouldn't surprise me if at least some of Vitaly's predator catching content is just downright fake. And honestly, that also begs another question. Who would take an acting job where you're acting like you're a pedophile? Like, that's so weird. Like, do these guys think they're gonna get like a moment of fame or something from this? Because I can tell you right now, this is not gonna give you fame. Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. So I wanted to come on here to talk about Vitaly because it looks like we have a new development in Vitaly catching predators, which, I mean, if you think about it, he really isn't catching predators. I went over all of that in the last video and why I don't like what Vitaly is doing. And I guess just to sum it up for this video right here, I don't like what Vitaly is doing because one, he comes unprepared. Two, it just seems like he's doing this for content and for clicks. And three, because he does a very terrible job because he's unprepared and most likely just does this for content at what he is doing. And in a few of these predator catching live streams, the police weren't even called, or the police were called and they handled it so badly to the point where the police couldn't even do anything, even if they wanted to. Now, for anybody who has watched the main majority of the last video and not just the 15 seconds that pretty much everybody who clicked on the video watched and then went down to the comments thinking that, oh, I'm protecting pedophiles or something, when that clearly is not the case when you watch the full video, because if you actually watch the video to the end or at least halfway through and you weren't just being ignorant, you would be able to realize that I'm criticizing Vitaly for the terrible job he does at trying to get these predators arrested, essentially. I mean, is that not what you guys want? Because coming at me and attacking me in my last video for criticizing Vitaly and saying he's bad at what he does, and out of like 30 predators that he was supposed to meet up with, he didn't even meet up with all of them. There were many streams where he was supposed to catch 3, but he only caught 1 or 2 instead of the 3 that he was supposed to. And due to that, out of the 30 predators, like I said before, he didn't even meet up with all of them. Now, the ones that he did meet up with, he only got a few of them arrested. And I'm not trying to say him getting predators arrested is bad. It's just out of 30 predators that you were supposed to catch, with one of them being a Hollywood star that people recognize from your stream, and somehow that guy didn't even get arrested, and you only got a few of them arrested, on top of the fact that even if they do get arrested, that doesn't mean they're going to be locked up forever or a long time for trying to meet up with somebody who's underage. They have to get convicted. And is Vitaly willing to go to court, him and his team, to go up against this predator that they confronted and they got arrested? Or is that not even gonna happen? Or are they just gonna be able to bond out, essentially? Like, I love seeing vigilante sting operation people go out there and catch people who do really bad things to other people, especially children. But when Vitaly's doing it the way that he's doing it, it one, puts a huge stain on all of the other vigilante sting operation people like Skeeter Jean or Alex Rosen from the Predator Poachers. And secondly, if you don't do things right, and if you fuck up one little thing, it could have the whole potential case case thrown out of court, and then that predator gets to walk free. Now, one more thing I wanted to address is I put that drone clip in the last video in the beginning because it was something stupid that Vitaly was doing, and if you guys are not aware, I went over this in the last video. It is a federal crime to do what he did, and just because I put that in the beginning of the video, him doing something stupid and illegal, because Vitaly wasn't being too professional when he was dealing with these cases that are really sensitive, and if you fuck up something, even if it's just like the littlest, smallest thing, like again, that sort of thing dictates whether the predator is going to be able to walk free or get locked up for years. So I don't take lightly to that kind of stuff when Vitaly is committing literal crimes on stream while he's supposed to be catching predators. That's why I added that, because he's being a fool. Now let's get down to the actual reason why we're here and why I'm making this video. Like I said at the beginning of the video, there's been a new development in this whole topic, and it comes from Drama Alert. That's how I heard about this news, in which they put out a tweet and it says, Mickey Mace claims that some of Vitaly's predator catching streams are allegedly fake. Do we believe him? So yeah, that's what this is about. And for the people who have no idea who Mickey Mace is, he is a gambling content creator, and he almost has 600,000 followers over on Instagram. And at some point, he was actually on Vitaly's predator catching streams, so I'm guessing he knew the inside scoop, and I'm kind of interested in what he has to say. So without further ado, let's get into it. So in this 2-hour podcast episode, I think they talk about this for around 25 minutes or so, and it starts around the 10-minute mark. And to start it off, they're talking about where Vitaly found the idea of catching predators from, in which apparently Mickey is claiming that Vitaly got this idea from Russia. And they go on to talk about some things that I don't really feel like I need to cover. But going a little further in the stream, Mickey talks about how broke Vitaly is, and how apparently up until Vitaly got a kick deal to do the 10 days of catching predators every single day, which he really didn't catch too many predators, Mickey was apparently paying the show's expenses. And when this $500,000 deal was offered, because, you know, Vitaly got this from Kick for doing the 10 days of catching predators, based off of what Mickey said, it seems like Vitaly really didn't want to pay Mickey any of the $500,000, despite him paying the expenses for the show. And on top of him covering the show's expenses, according to Mickey, he was working with Vitaly's manager, who happened to be a younger kid, who as far as I'm aware was turning 21 years old. And even at one point, Mickey claims that he took out this manager kid for a really good time, and then days or weeks later after that, the team was able to secure this Kick deal for the 10 days of catching predators. And when this happened, Mickey asked for, you know, what his cut would be out of this apparent $500,000 deal, and he was told nothing. This is all according to Mickey.
So the kid's coming over like every day working on the rest of Vitaly's streams with me, right? So he finally comes over one day. He goes, so I have the whole schedule of all the episodes they want to do. I'm helping him figure out who the guests are, what the details are, locations. Like I'm doing all the work, and I'm the one paying for some of it, right? He comes back to the house one day. He goes, bro, we did it. We landed a fat Kick deal. I go, how much? He goes, $500,000, 10 episodes, all catching pedophiles. I'm like, that's sick, dude. What's my cut? He goes, 0. I go, what? And he goes, yeah, we did it on Vitaly's channel. I go, yeah, but you're the one who wanted me and Vitaly to formally become co-hosts together, like co-streamers.
Or you cut me off because break me off some cash because I blessed you with the relevancy.
Yeah, and I forgot to say, on the second day that I went
back, co-signed Vitaly. Meanwhile, a lot of people don't want to co-sign
the
him
whole
right
world hates Vitaly, right?
Right.
For whatever. He was beating all these women and going to jail, and whatever he was doing, the whole world hates him at this time. I agree to go on the first stream. We break Vitaly personal records the first stream, and we're catching pedophiles, and the world loves the situation. They invite me to come back day 2 because I did so good for their brand on day 1 that they did an impromptu stream on day 2, which wasn't originally scheduled, but because of the numbers, they're like, please come back on.
Yeah, they're like, let's go.
I come back on by an additional 33%. We rebroke Vitaly's personal live stream records from day 1 on day 2. And that's why I wear the XQC shirt that they had inevitably deleted, right? So whatever. So yeah, so they come back and I go, what's my piece? And he goes, 0. And I go, what? And he goes, yeah, it was on Vitaly's stream. Why would you get a piece?
Bro, because I funded it, first of all.
Yeah. I'm like,
you want to pay me back?
Yeah,
At the very least,
yeah, at the very least.
make me even. I lost money trying to get you a $500,000.
And yeah, if this does turn out to be 100% correct, because we don't know 100% right now, it really doesn't surprise me, because Vitaly went from being broke to catching predators and then to securing that kick deal. And another crazy part about this too is apparently Mickey, he claims that he was getting all of these people for Vitaly, like these celebrities, to be on Vitaly's predator catching streams. And the whole reason why, according to Mickey, the whole reason why Ryan Garcia didn't go onto Vitaly's stream was because apparently Mickey told Ryan to not do it because of the situation that Mickey was talking about, in which, quite frankly, if it's true, he was being used.
So, bro, it gets even worse, bro. So listen to this. So me and Ryan Garcia have been real good friends for a really long time, right? So I message Ryan and I'm like, and you know, Ryan's on this whole thing about whatever. So I messaged Ryan like, yo, I was like, do you know who Vitaly is? And he's like, sorta. And I'm like, well, I've been doing these streams with him. You want to come on and catch pedophiles? And he goes, yeah, I'm down. I'll be in Texas this week. Can we do it in Texas? I go, let me ask. So I take a screenshot of mine and Ryan's messages and I send it over to Vitaly's manager. Vitaly's manager crops it to look like it could be from anybody, post it on Twitter. Where they went wrong,
Make it look like it's their conversation.
Right. But where they went wrong is the first time they ever posted this on Twitter. And if you look back, you'll find the tweet. I have screenshots of it. Vitaly tags me and Ryan and says, W Mickey for the link, right? Thanking me for connecting Vitaly and Ryan. So I'm the one who did that. Screenshot is me and Ryan Garcia talking, not Vitaly and Ryan talking. They didn't even talk, right?
It's crazy.
Yeah. So
Vitaly barely speaks English.
Right. So now fast forward to where the money finally came in and they're like, we don't want to pay Mickey because we're greedy or whatever it is and we're desperate. Now they're acting like that was their message and like all this. So they hit up Ryan directly. Mind you, I'm the one that connected them. So just like you said, Ryan thinks this is a Mickey and Vitaly thing. Me and Ryan are boys. I brought Ryan on TV a whole bunch. I brought him into poker. Like, that's my boy, right? We've been in videos dated back all types of years, right? So Ryan's going on this stream now. And I go, that's literally my thing. Oh, and by the way, and Luke told me that he would pay me per person, right? Which that wasn't my thing. I don't need to make money off my homies. I'm just, you know, like my homies.
Just trying to plug.
For a book, yeah, I'm trying to plug like the homies, like yo, Ryan, you're hot right now in this pedophile thing. Here's a chance to clean up the world, right? So they bring out Ryan and they tell me that there's an announcement they're going to bring on Ryan. They tell me that I'm not allowed on stream, and I think this is straight up a Vitaly and Vitaly's manager thing, because Vitaly's manager is such a weasel and he's so soft that he would have to squirm and like snitch. He would say like, yo, I was told you can't come on stream.
It's crazy. So Ryan ended up doing the stream?
No, he didn't.
Oh, wow.
But I texted Ryan and I was like,
I like that. That's good. Yeah.
I was like, what's up? But you know, they did still take some of my other friends off that list. So like I had Lil Pump on that list. Me and Pump are super tight.
I know. I saw
right?
you guys would run around together.
Yeah, that's my dog, right? So they don't make the Pump announcement until the day of the stream. The problem is
on purpose, just so you don't get to him.
Right. So there's the divide with Ryan. He don't go on the stream, right? They don't make that. They made that announcement early. They don't make the Pump announcement until like the day of, right?
And it's too late because Pump is already active.
He's active. He's already flown across. Yeah. It's a whole thing. The thing is that I literally was on FaceTime with Pump like, yo, do you want to do the Vitaly stream? And he goes, I'm down. I go, all right, cool. I text the manager like, yo, I got Pump. Like he's stoked to just be a part of this. They have somebody else. I forget the dude's name. Andy, I think his name is. They hit up this dude. I think his name is Andy. And they go, yo, can you hit up Lil Pump for reinforcement? So what they did was, they don't have to pay Andy, but they would have to pay me. So they claim that Andy was the link to Pump, not me. And I'm like, you guys are out of your mind.
All right, so I'm not really sure my viewers are realizing this, but I've been editing this quite a bit, this podcast episode, and I swear to God, these guys who are like interviewing Mickey, they keep interrupting him, and it's insane. This podcast could have been like an hour or less, but they just continued over and over again to interrupt him. And it really isn't like they're adding too much to what he is saying. Like, just let him talk. But besides them doing a terrible job interviewing him, I really wouldn't be surprised if what Mickey said here is true. I mean, Vitaly's broke, or maybe not anymore because he got the $500,000. But yeah, no, exactly what Mickey said is true about desperate people, especially in that aspect when you had literally everything just ripped away from you because you did something really stupid. Now, a little bit further into this podcast, because it's so fucking long, Mickey talks about the one time that Vitaly apparently hired an actor and they tried to make it look like Vitaly was catching a predator, but you know, I mean, it was an actor apparently. Still not 100% confirmed, but based off of the clip that I show in the beginning of the video, I mean, we're really gonna say that that's a real predator and not just an actor.
There was a fake pedophile.
Tell me.
All right, I don't know how I forgot. Probably just because I was pissed. So they go to do the streams, right? Mind you, the manager hit me up and said, hey, we are having trouble getting celebrity guests. Can you call your friends, right? And then they
Imagine they were like, hey, we're having trouble getting pedophiles. Do you have any pedophiles?
Well, what happened was...
I would have stepped in.
Like, come on, just shut up.
Imagine
You're like, I got this kid, blah, blah, blah. And I would have just shown up. I would have played my part, just getting slapped.
Yeah, if you show up, that would be crazy.
So the manager calls me last minute, right? Mind you, for me, it's already burned, right? And he goes, hey, we're having trouble getting celebrity guests. Can you please call your friends? And I'm like, you already called my friends, like piss off, right? So they start doing the stream and they can't get guests. They're having really a lot of trouble getting people on, right? They were hoping to use me for that. I obviously I didn't do it.
Right.
So there's an episode, I think it's the second episode they do. The first was Lil Pump, and the second one was supposed to be like some celebrity. I think it was supposed to be Ryan, and I was like, no, right? So he does the stream without a celebrity guest. They end up having no pedophiles, no celebrity guests, no nothing. So he's in like an Airbnb laying.
Just eating his spicy chips.
He's just like chilling, laying in his bed on his phone. The pedophile that does come on screen, that's an actor.
Wow.
Yeah. They had a dead stream, no celebrity, no pedophile, so they had an actor come.
Because they needed to fill in the episodes.
Yeah.
That's fucking. I would have just jerked off on live.
I mean, literally at this point, just revoke this guy's right to speaking at all. Like, this is actually so bad. It went from listening to Mickey talk about Vitaly and how he was faking his predator catches and stuff to I would have just jerked off on live. Like, this is lame, and I'm happy it didn't get views because this is terrible. To anybody who wants to watch this whole thing, get ready to be so pissed off because of just the amount of delaying there is. They constantly, both of them, just interrupt him constantly when he's trying to say the things that we want to hear. We don't want to hear what this red background guy and the blue background guy are even saying. Like, they're adding extras that nobody cares about and nobody needed. So just let the guy talk and get his point across and stop making dumb comments like I would have jerked off on live. Like, come on. I think with that all being said, I think you guys get the point, okay? I'm gonna stop wasting your time at this point. I'm gonna stop wasting my time watching this, and I think I'm gonna wrap up the video right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've already wasted enough time going over this, so I mean, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. You know the bullshit, the usual. Thank you guys so much for being a member. Your support really means the world to me, and I really do appreciate it. And never watch this podcast, okay? It will have you mad out of your mind. My name is Breone, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.